Welcome to another short video around DevOps, and this time about the tools. Because remember the last video, the heart of DevOps, the layered model, is about tools. Without tools, no DevOps. Without automation, no tools. And what I've done in this short video is visualized the software delivery lifecycle from build to test, to release, deploy, operate, monitor, and manage. And as you can remember, that's also shown as sometimes as an infinity lifecycle, and that goes really fast. So that is not months, not years, not even weeks. There will be days, and it even can be done in hours. And really, if they need to push it when there's a high priority incident, they run the whole pipeline in minutes, and that should be possible. And what I've done, I overlaid categories of tools in those phases, and also I also visualized a few of dominant players, industry dominant players in those categories of tools. So the first category is about build. So what you typically see is you have a software configuration management system, typically Git based nowadays, and that is for code and infrastructure as code, things that change very often. And a package repository, sometimes a binary repository, is for bigger software releases, for example, or patches or images to store. These are less prone to change, so that change every week, every quarter, every month, and the code will change very often. That's the difference between those two categories of tools. You usually see build tools and also integrated development environments, typically also code editors. But right now they're getting bigger and bigger and more richer because of the evolution of AI, and they're integrated in those systems, and they're helping engineers and developers to deliver value faster. What you also see in build, but in more phases, are the continuous integration, continuous delivery tools, sometimes pipelines called. And what you also see over the phases is your environments. You see there the cloud, but also the on-prem. And what you typically see in organizations, they have a hybrid environment management. Testing, that's the next phase, and that is also very often those tools are integrated in the pipeline. And you see there the code testing tools that can be front-end, back-end tools, but also the integration testing tools. But also not to forget the security testing tools, because they also need to be integrated into your pipeline that you can test early and often. That's important. You see that very often. Release and deploy. Of course, you need to spin up your environments and tear down your environments on demand and very fast. And you need to configure your application, your databases, your middleware using configuration management tools. And of course, the pipeline need to be accessing your secrets, your keys, all those things, to make sure that you don't have hard-coded passwords in your code. That's usually, you see there, your secret management need to be done there as well. In the operate area, you see there your containers and your databases. I make myself a little bit smaller, and that's in the operate phase. In the monitoring, you need to have your infrastructure and application monitoring. You usually have tools there as well. They need to be also called in the pipeline, and your security monitoring tools that are used there as well. In the management area, you see your ITSM tools, service desk tools, your project management, where you have, for example, your tickets there and all your work in progress, your collaboration tools, and escalation. So what you can see here, there are a lot of tools, and they need to be all working together to deliver value fast in the hands of an end user. And that is quite complex and it's quite difficult. So, and what you see is DevOps teams need to work with all those tools, and that's quite complex, and that's pretty tough for the DevOps teams to make sure that it all keeps working. So, thank you for watching. I hope it shined a little bit of light on the tools that are used by DevOps teams. If you like this video, put your thumbs up, follow the channel, subscribe to the channel, and if you have feedback or something, put it in the comments that we can read it and respond to it. And if you like to, maybe I missed something, please let me know as well. And thank you for watching.